Hi, this is Rock. We're going to look at index. At the risk of exposing some data that may not be accurate, I'm going to go ahead and reopen the VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and XLOOKUP file and do a move, actually create a copy, go to index, and I'm going to add that there. Okay, because as we look at an index, it'll be helpful to have some existing data. What we're going to do is, and I'm going to put index here, equals index. What you want here is an array or a reference. So I'm going to grab this as my reference, right? And then if you put in the row number, which let's say 6, since that was my first car. If I leave that blank as column number, it says reference. If I just used I and it was a single row and I say 6, then Italy will come back. But if I make it a table where it has rows and columns, then I need to have a column argument. So let's say 3. So this is how this works. Here's the array. And what you're doing is you're asking for the 6th row and the 3rd column. So if I do this, it brings back fiat because the 6th row and the 3rd column is this. So index goes and looks something up for you. Let's do another example with this one. If I look up this and I say, what is in the 14th row in the 2nd column? And that's Acura. Let's see. So we go down 14 and over 1, there is Acura. Because this one is still part of what's being randomly generated, if I click calculate, it changes this. It's now Kia, and this has also changed to Kia because these numbers are still randomly generating. All right, so that is index. Next, we're going to talk about X match. See you then.